Hey guys, it's Friday, September 2nd, and everybody knows what that means. Yep, it's Labor Day weekend. And for the first time in 16 years, the Toronto Argonauts are not meeting the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Instead, the 2-6 team is taking on the BC Lions, who also happen to be 2-6, in a game where both teams are looking to build off the momentum that they picked up just before their week off. Now, after watching the Lions play for 8 weeks, I don't believe that their 2-6 record shows what kind of a team they really are. They're finding their stride, and the games they have lost have been mostly squeakers, and the 2 wins they've managed to pull off have been nothing short of impressive. They took down the Riders 24-11 in Week 6, and laid a beating on the battered Eskimos 36-1 in Week 8. Now, I'm most impressed with Travis Lulay. He seems to know how to keep his head when the pocket is collapsing, he's proven to be a solid decision maker, and he's actually sitting 4th in the passing yardage list, just above Ricky Ray and within 3 yards of Kevin Glenn. Keep in mind that he's only completed just over half of his passes, and if he can find a better consistency, he will definitely be a force to be reckoned with. He's got Geroy Simon and Arlen Bruce downfield as his veteran targets, and with the emergence of Sean Gore, he should have no problem moving the ball downfield against the Argonauts tonight. However, I am haunted by memories of bad ball handling throughout the first half of this year. Handoffs that never quite made it off, bobbled passes, and the most crunching of all, when Simon ran into his own running back and prevented any positive yardage. It's big mistakes like those that have cost the Lions what should be at least a 4-4 record. As for the defense, I'm most impressed with Player of the Month for August and July, Solomon Elimimian. He's recorded 54 defensive tackles, 2 sacks, and even pulled down an interception. He seems to be part of every play. I can see him emerging as a leader on that side of the ball, and I think that may just be what the Lions need to keep their momentum going. Now, as for the Argos, well, I think the 2-6 is about the level that they're playing at. Now, before you lynch me, hear me out. Cleo Lemon just simply has not reached the caliber of starting CFL quarterback, despite being halfway through his second year with that job. Everybody knows the Argos are a running team, that they lean heavily on the abilities of Corey Boyd, Andre Dury, and really anyone else who can move like a Mack truck. But that's not going to win you a lot of games in the CFL. Lemon has got to step up and not be afraid to try the passing game. Otherwise, I'll be replacing him. He's sitting at the bottom of the passing yardage list for starting quarterbacks, having thrown for only 1,579 yards, despite completing a league-high 66% of his passes. Now, those kinds of numbers should be disturbing to anyone who believes this is a passing league, and indeed I am disturbed. When your team's top receiver is 17th overall, something's got to change, and change quickly. BC's run defense proved in Edmonton that they can be stingy and brutally physical, so the Argos definitely have a lot of work to do if they want to start a winning streak. Now, as for the Argonauts defense, I'm just ready to see if the extra week has helped the team to fully grasp the schemes of Orlando Steinauer. I know they have the potential to be a big play defense, but can they live up to that potential? There's your big question. Now, I could talk about this all day, but it really comes down to this. The BC Lions have got what I think is better momentum coming into this game. A 36-1 beatdown, in my opinion, is a lot more morale boosting than a mad scramble to hang on for a 24-18 notch. This one, in my head, goes to the Lions.